Most people building barndominiums are doing it wrong. Not the construction, not the design, the location strategy. They buy a piece of land, drop one barndominium on it, and stop there. But a small and growing number of builders and landowners in 2026 have figured out something that makes that approach look like leaving serious money and serious quality of life on the table. They are building barndominium communities arranged in a circle. And once you understand why that layout works the way it does, you will never look at rural land development the same way again. Stay with me through this entire video, because the cost breakdown I am going to share toward the end is the part most people do not expect. The numbers are not what you think. If this kind of alternative housing content is what you are into, hit subscribe right now. New videos drop every week and we go deep on the builds most channels skip. What is a circular barndominium community? Let us start with what this actually is, before we get into why it works. A circular barndominium community is a planned rural development where multiple individual barndominium homes are arranged in a circular or semicircular layout around a shared central space. Think of it like a traditional neighborhood cul-de-sac, but instead of cookie-cutter houses packed tightly on small lots, you have metal and post-frame homes spread across acreage, each with their own private space, all oriented inward toward a communal center. The image you saw at the start of this video, those circular housing clusters in Greater Copenhagen, Denmark, that layout has been used in Scandinavian and European planned communities for decades. Designers there figured out early that the circle is not just an aesthetic choice, it is a functional one. When homes face a shared center, residents naturally interact more. Privacy is preserved on the outer edges, while community is built in the middle. The circle also eliminates the hierarchy that a straight street creates. Nobody is at the end of the road. Nobody is closest to the entrance. Everyone has equal access to the shared space. Now take that concept and apply it to rural American land, with barndominiums as the housing type, and you get something that addresses almost every complaint people have about rural living. Isolation, the high per-unit cost of utilities, the difficulty of maintaining large acreage alone, the lack of community. All of it gets solved by the circular layout in ways that a single barndominium on a solo plot simply cannot replicate. This is not a new concept being invented from scratch. It is a proven European layout applied to one of the fastest-growing housing categories in the United States. And in 2026, with barndominium construction costs averaging around $230,000 nationally, according to Angie, any strategy that brings that number down while improving your lifestyle deserves a serious look. Here is what most people do not realize yet. The circular layout does something to your finances that is almost counterintuitive. Buying more land and building with neighbors can actually cost you less per household than building alone. We are going to get into exactly how that works. But first, let us talk about who is actually doing this and why they chose this path. Who is building these communities and why? The people building circular barndominium communities in 2026 fall into a few distinct categories. Understanding who they are helps you figure out whether this concept applies to your own situation. The first group is extended families. Parents, adult children, siblings, and cousins who want to live near each other without living on top of each other. A circular community lets a family of 3 or 4 households share land costs, share infrastructure costs, and maintain genuine daily proximity without sacrificing privacy. Each family has their own full barndominium. Nobody is renting a room or sharing a kitchen. But the grandparents are 2 minutes away from the grandkids, and the shared central space is where everyone gathers for cookouts, holidays, and weekends. The second group is what you might call intentional community builders. These are unrelated people, often with shared values around self-sufficiency, sustainability, or rural lifestyle, who deliberately seek out other like-minded people to share land with. They pool resources to buy acreage that none of them could afford alone, split the infrastructure costs, and each build their own home within the community layout. The Foundation for Intentional Community reports that shared infrastructure costs and economies of scale are among the primary financial advantages driving growth in this space. The third group is investors and developers, who are starting to recognize that a well-planned rural community of barndominiums can be developed, marketed, and sold as individual parcels at a premium. If you purchase 40 acres, develop shared roads and utilities, and sell 8 5-acre parcels within a planned circular community, each parcel commands a higher price than raw, undeveloped acreage because the infrastructure work is already done. What all 3 groups have in common is that they figured out the math. And the math is where this gets genuinely interesting. You should be asking yourself right now whether the cost savings are real or whether this is just the kind of thing that sounds good on paper. Stick around because the number breakdown coming up is going to answer that question directly. The real cost advantage, shared infrastructure here, is where the circular community model earns its reputation as a financially smart approach to rural land development. When you build a single barndominium on raw rural land, you carry every infrastructure cost alone. According to Buildings Guide 2026 data, bringing utilities to undeveloped land can add $30,000 to $75,000 to your project. That covers well drilling, septic system installation, electrical service connection, road grading and access, and in some cases, internet infrastructure. Every dollar of that cost sits on one household. Now put 4 to 8 barndominium households on the same land in a circular community arrangement. That $30,000 to $75,000 infrastructure cost gets divided. A shared well serving 4 households splits the cost 4 ways. A shared road from the main road to the community center serves everyone. Electrical service brought to the property once gets distributed from a single connection point. In some configurations, a shared septic system serving multiple homes is actually permitted and can cost significantly less per household than 4 individual systems. Realistically, a 4-household circular barndominium community sharing infrastructure can reduce each family's utility and site prep costs by $15,000 to $35,000 compared to building independently on separate parcels. On a build where finished barndominium costs run $95 to $175 per square foot nationally in 2026, that shared infrastructure saving is meaningful. The land itself is another major lever. Rural acreage purchased in bulk is cheaper per acre than small parcels. If 4 families each wanted to buy their own 5-acre plot separately, they would each pay individual parcel pricing, which carries a premium because sellers know smaller parcels sell to individual buyers at retail price. 4 families pooling resources to buy 25 to 40 acres and subdivided internally often pay 20 to 35% less per acre than buying 4 separate small lots in the same area. The shared central space is where the community model adds lifestyle value that is genuinely hard to put a dollar figure on. A central barndominium, used as a shared common house, workshop, or gathering space, is a cost that gets divided across all households. That shared workshop alone, which, in a solo barndominium build, might cost $40,000 to $80,000 to properly outfit, becomes a $10,000 to $20,000 per household expense when shared across 4 or more families. And here is the part of the cost picture that almost nobody talks about. But I need to be honest with you, because it matters. The honest challenge is this model is not for everyone. There are real complications that you need to understand before you go buy 40 acres and call your cousins. The first challenge is legal structure. When multiple unrelated households share land and infrastructure, you need a legal framework that protects everyone. This might be a land trust, a limited liability company where each member holds a share, a homeowners association structure with recorded covenants, or a formal co-ownership agreement. Getting this wrong creates serious problems when one household wants to sell, when someone passes away, or when a disagreement arises over shared maintenance costs. You need a real estate attorney who has handled rural co-ownership arrangements. Budget $3,000 to $8,000 for proper legal structure. It is not optional. The second challenge is zoning and permitting. Not every rural county allows multiple dwellings on a single parcel. Some counties require a minimum lot size per dwelling. Others require formal subdivision approval before you can record individual parcels. Zoning regulations around shared septic systems vary by state. Before you purchase land for a circular community concept, you must verify with the county planning department what is actually permitted. Discovering a zoning restriction after you have bought the land is an expensive and painful lesson. The third challenge is relationship management. Building a community with family members or friends sounds wonderful until you are 6 months in and disagreeing about who is responsible for maintaining the shared road, or whether the shared workshop can be rented out to generate income, or whether one household can add a structure on their portion without community approval. These are not hypothetical problems. They are the most common reason that intentional communities struggle or dissolve. You need written agreements covering shared responsibilities, decision-making processes, cost-sharing formulas, and exit procedures before you break ground. The fourth challenge is financing. Lenders in 2026 are still getting comfortable with barndominium financing in general. WSDA Section 502 loans and construction to permanent loans are the most common tools for rural barndominium builds. Adding co-ownership complexity and shared infrastructure to the picture makes some lenders hesitant. You will likely need to structure each household's financing independently, which means each family needs to qualify on their own. This is manageable, but it requires planning. None of these challenges make the circular community model a bad idea. They make it a requires planning idea. The difference between communities that thrive and communities that fall apart almost always comes down to how thoroughly the legal and relational groundwork was laid before construction began. The central space, the genius part. Now let us talk about what makes the circular layout genuinely brilliant beyond the cost savings. The central shared space in a circular barndominium community is whatever the residents decide it should be. That flexibility is the point. Some communities center their layout around a shared barndominium structure that functions as a common house, gathering hall, and workshop. Others center it around a shared outdoor space with a fire pit, covered pavilion, garden area, and recreational space. Some do both. The circular orientation of the homes means that every household has a direct visual and physical connection to the center without any household being isolated at the end of a road or tucked behind another structure. Everyone sees the central space from their front porch. Natural foot traffic between homes happens organically. The architecture of the community creates community behavior without forcing it. Studies on circular and courtyard housing arrangements consistently show that residents in inward-facing community layouts report higher levels of social connection and lower levels of loneliness compared to residents on traditional linear streets. In a rural context where geographic isolation is one of the most commonly cited challenges of country living, this design advantage is not trivial. The central barndominium, if the community chooses to build one, becomes the most cost-efficient structure in the development. Because it is shared infrastructure, rather than private living space, it can be built at a lower finish level. A 30 by 40 foot central common house shell, concrete floor, spray foam insulation, basic electrical, a bathroom, and a utility sink runs roughly $60,000 to $90,000 in 2026. Split 4 ways, that is $15,000 to $22,500 per household, for a shared space that functions as a workshop, guest accommodation, gathering hall, and storage facility. You cannot build anything remotely comparable for that cost on a solo build. A realistic cost example. Let us put real numbers on a 4-household circular barndominium community to give you an honest picture of what this actually costs to develop. Start with land. 30 acres of rural land purchased as a single parcel in a barndominium-friendly market, like Central Texas, Tennessee, or the rural Midwest runs roughly $150,000 to $280,000 in 2026, depending on location and site characteristics. Split 4 ways, that is $37,500 to $70,000 per household for 5 to 7 acres each, with shared common land remaining. Shared infrastructure, road development, electrical service, shared well, and shared or individual septic systems runs $60,000 to $120,000 for the full community. Split 4 ways, that is $15,000 to $30,000 per household. Legal structure and planning, attorney fees, survey, plat recording, and zoning compliance runs $15,000 to $25,000 for the full development. Split 4 ways, that is $3,750 to $6,250 per household. Central common barndominium structure, 30 by 40 foot finished common house runs $60,000 to $90,000. Split 4 ways, that is $15,000 to $22,500 per household. Each individual barndominium, a 40 by 60 foot finished barndominium, at $95 to $160 per square foot, runs $208,000 to $384,000 per household, depending on finish level. Total per household cost in this scenario, including land share, infrastructure share, legal share, shared common building share, and individual barndominium, approximately $299,250 to $512,750. Compare that to a solo rural barndominium build where the same household carries the full land cost of a smaller 5-acre parcel at $40,000 to $80,000, full infrastructure costs of $30,000 to $75,000, and the same individual barndominium cost of $228,000 to $384,000. Solo total, $298,000 to $539,000. And that solo builder has no shared common space, no cost-divided infrastructure, no built-in community, and no neighbor sharing the maintenance burden of rural acreage. The circular community model delivers comparable or lower per household cost with dramatically more lifestyle value built in. That is the case for it in one paragraph. Here is the honest summary. The circular barndominium community model is not a guaranteed path to cheap rural living. It is a smarter way to approach the costs and challenges that every rural barndominium builder faces anyway. Infrastructure costs are real whether you build alone or in community. The question is whether you carry them alone or divide them. Land costs are real whether you buy alone or with others. The question is whether you pay individual parcel premiums or bulk acreage pricing. Isolation is real in rural living, whether you want it or not. The question is whether your site layout makes community organic or impossible. The circular layout answers each of those questions better than a solo build on a solo plot. The Europeans figured this out a long time ago. The image that started this video is proof that this is not a theory. It is a lived reality for thousands of people who chose the circle over the straight road. In 2026, with barndominium construction costs averaging $230,000 nationally and rural land prices rising in most desirable markets, the circular community model deserves serious consideration from anyone planning a rural build. Not because it is easy, because it is smart. If you are building a barndominium in the next 1 to 3 years, drop your state in the comments. I want to know where this community is watching from and what your land situation looks like. And if you have not subscribed yet, now is the time. We go deep on the builds and the strategies that most housing channels do not cover. See you in the next one.